You know how it is. Hello, everybody. It's me. There's one thing about this job is I don't have to get up, get dressed, and try to put up makeup, and my eyes being as bad as they are, kind of makes it hard to put on makeup and then go through the day because I feel like my contacts get all messed up, and I don't really like my glasses, although they make me look like a professional teacher, but I don't like these. I like the big frames, always have, and some guy was like, oh no, get the small ones, so I did. I think he done it because then it gives you a little more, but anyways, that's beside the point. I have a contact lens, need to give myself a headache. My hair's just flying all over the place, and I'm sorry. But no, I'm not. I'm at home. That's what it's all about. I mean, a job you can be at home with, and it works is the name of the job. um, it it sometimes can be monotonous. It sometimes can be fun. It sometimes it just a lot of time, and unless you're willing to put in that time, you sometimes feel like it's just not for you, and I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Well, don't be a quitter. Don't. I mean, we all have to figure out what it is we can do and how we can do it and where we can fit it in at. One of the things that I do, because I don't have kids, I don't get to be near my grandchildren or nothing, which I would probably help my daughter out immensely if I could be there to help her with Bella so that she's able to do her job, and get a little further ahead. Is all I can say is there's down times and there's good times and there's bad times, and you just got to figure it out. um, you got to find the play moment. Okay, well, I need 2 hours to myself, so let's really play hard with our kid, teach them things, encourage them to do things, and get them going, even if it makes you tired. You're making them tired so that they'll lay down for a couple hours. You feed them, you've played with them, give them a nice warm shower, feed them, and lay them down. Then they're taking a 2 hour nap. I mean, that's just my suggestion. I mean, back in the old days, if I needed two hours to myself, I always played hard with Susan and Julie and Mike. I always played hard with them, and then I would feed them and then bathe them a nice warm bath and lay them down. And they slept for a good couple hours. That of course they'll, oh no, we didn't. Yeah, you did. Sorry. And then that gave me time to sit back, read a book for a couple hours, and just relax. Well, with this job, you don't really get that relaxing moment unless you take that time to do so. So with me, I crochet and knit. Call it old if you want, whatever it is, but it gives me about 2 to 3 hours because I leave and go up there about six to nine, something like that. 2 3 hours to myself every Tuesday night. That's my time, and I'm taking it. I mean, I run a league for the Silly Bees, and I love them, and I'm there. I run all day Thursday morning, Thursday night, and then I have the Friday morning, and then I have Monday nights, and then I'll fill in where I'm needed. Other than that, it's my league. I own it. I do whatever I want, whenever I want, and then I have the girls that help me a lot. Not too many of them, but you know what? We've been a small league. We're happy being a small league because we have a chance to get to know people. And the one thing that I admire the most is having the minute of the day to spend 10 with one person than to spend it with 1,000. And I can sit there and I can say I can have four people in my game playing away and talking to them and asking how their day is and seeing what's going on, any good gossip. I like to talk. I mean, it's just me. I don't care if you're black, white, yellow, whatever. I don't care if you're fat, skinny, ugly, cute. It doesn't matter to me. Everybody has something or another in their life that's either backwards, upside down, out of control, or all with it. And even those that think they're God's gift to women, and just as a man is, you got a problem. You still got a dirty closet. And you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. I care enough to make you realize that if you don't change your eating habits or find a way to add to your system, that you're not going to go nowhere. You're not. I mean, it's all going to fall down. It's all going to get worse. It's all going to turn ugly. Well, I gave up. I gave up many years ago because I just really had some bad times in my life, and I just decided, you know, here recently that I can't let them bad times override me. I have to get up and I have to do whatever. Well, I'm taking on this job. I'm working it, doing the best I can. And there's times it comes to right there, and I'm like, yeah, enough. I put in too much time. I put in this, and then that's when I decided, okay, let's figure this out. Okay, well, we all have issues. We all have problems. We all have a lot going on. We have families sick. We have babies to take care of. We have children to take care of. We've got to run the kids here and do this. And husbands, they're worse than a child sometimes. They're just as demanding, you know. But it's kind of like this. Okay, here's a few hours for you. There's 8 hours for you because you're supposed to be my job. So 8 hours of the day I try to put into you. If then I'm hosting, then I have to divide my time up. So it's kind of like, okay, while people are playing, I'm listening to them, watching to them, and talking. And if they say something I need to respond to, I'm with them. But other than that, I'm right here. I'm Instagramming. I'm Twittering. I'm Facebooking. You know, um, you know, I can put my screen is big enough on my computer that I can put a screen here and a screen here, or Explorer window here, and the windows. I can put 3 or 4 windows on my screen. So I can put the Facebook over here on one. I can do the Instagram cleanup thing over here. And I can also do the Instagram login over on my computer and then just go in, click Purdy and say whatever, make your comments. And I mean, that helps out a lot, or do your research for new clients. So that helps out a lot. Plus, then do your thing. But one of the things I get is I get confused at times, or I get lost and lose my focus. Um, I get stressed, and I just hate being stressed. And I hate not having somebody to talk it over with. You know, Everybody's like, oh, well, you just got to get over yourself and everything else. Yeah, I do. But you know what? So do you. What are friends for? What is family for? And we all have areas we got to go to and we got to understand and we got to learn. So my bit of screening here is the fact that this little pill here is Confazio. It there is a anti-stress formula, all natural. Um, it has a lot of formulas in it. Let's see. I must have. Oh yeah, I put that someplace because I had something else I needed to do with it. But it has some supplement facts in it. It has some whole plant in it. It has grandiferum extract, gatorium, whatever. I can't always pronounce the words, and instead of making fun of me, just realize that there's a reason. I don't have that high class intelligence as some people think they should have. Didn't get me no job. Extract. Here's a stem and root, and that's off of some terrestrial plant. There's 20%. I don't know. There's roots. There's seeds. There's extracts. I mean, I don't know. I would say 3/4 of the medicines, 3/4 of these are always natural ingredients. I could research the rest of it and give you more information if you wanted, but I think that it's something that, you know, would be an interest to you because then it teaches you to Google, and do some research. Google it and research it. Ask yourself, well, what's in it? What is that? You know, I mean, do you just go to the doctor and the doctor says, oh yeah, take this, and you're like, okay, and you take it? Do you even bother to do research on what he gives you? Every day we offer each other a chance to sell a product, to understand the product and everything else. And half the time it's kind of like you get on there and go, oh, well, this is this and everything else, and this label here and this here, and it's got all this on the information back. Well, how about while you get ready, before you get ready to do the research, Google some information. Google some of the ingredients. Write you a little note, or on your computer put a pasty note up there and put some of that information down. Then when you get ready to do a screen picture, of a product, you're not only reading what's on the back here, but it's kind of like if you come across that strong word that you don't know anything about, well, you can sit there and just simply say, that's a freaking, grass weed root. Them things, them dandelions come up out of the ground with? Well, that's what it's talking about. Okay? The testorianos. So, I mean, you sit there and these people like, ew, gag, gross. Why would I want, well, honey, you're not. You're just, it's an appeal form, hello, You're not sitting there going out back, getting that weed, having to wash it because some dog peed on it and everything else. You're getting it, you're getting it through a pill where it's already been sterilized, cleaned, and prepared for you through a company that knows how to take care of their proper roots and extracts. So these things just, you just look at, I mean, there's Herbalife out there. I mean, I've tried that, didn't do nothing for me. This here, I think because I'm stress and strain, this right here helps me. So, anyways, just one of my bump days, and I just needed to unwind, and so I am. I took two of the Confazio, so I'll be fine in a little bit, which is hopefully within the next 15 minutes because I gotta go host. Anyways, love you guys. See you later. I have my moments. I have the ups. I have the downs. Take me as I am, or just move me out of your life. That's fine. I'm good.